Hello love bugs, I hope it's not too loud in here. I'm in my bedroom right now. I wanted to talk about what has been going on. I'm in my nightie. Please excuse my hair, my makeup, lack thereof. I know I have been missing in action for quite some time. I know you guys are used to me posting 2 and sometimes even 3 videos a week, and it kind of seemed like that all came to a halt. In my last video, I participated in a swap, and even though I was still recovering, I was able to find the strength to record that. I am still recovering from everything, and like I said, I hope it's not crazy loud in here. Being that I have asthma, I have to have purifiers on, running, and humidifiers to keep my asthma level low. So I'm here to talk about what's been going on with me. You know, my love bugs deserve to know, and I hope I'm talking loud enough. Back in October, I had a severe asthma attack. It was quite sudden for me. I have maintenance medicines that I'm usually on, and emergency pills and things like that. And I think what happened at my job, we had a water heater break and we had to lift up carpet, and we were working, so therefore all of that mold and debris got into the air, and I probably wasn't realizing that I was inhaling all of that. When I got home, all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. I took my emergency medicines, it didn't work. I took my nebulizer, it didn't work. And I asked my husband to call the ambulance. Got in the ambulance, and I don't remember much of it, but I do know what happened. I went to cardiac arrest. My heart stopped for about 2 minutes, and they had to revive me, and I was intubated for maybe a little over 12 hours. I woke up and I had this tube down my throat. I had never been intubated before as an asthmatic. Though I'm a chronic asthmatic, I have never been to that point. I always knew when to go to the hospital, but this happened faster than it ever has before. I woke up, my arms were strapped. Of course, they don't want you to wake up and like pull anything out and stuff like that. Very confused. I honestly didn't remember what happened. The last thing that I remember was being in the ambulance and telling the person that I wasn't getting in any air, I wasn't feeling any air, I couldn't breathe in any air, and then I woke up. So everything in between, I actually heard my story on the while I was intubated. The nurse came in, they were switching shifts, I guess, and she explained to the other nurse what happened. And so I'm laying there. First I was laying there, I was like, yeah, I would like my hands, and I kind of want this thing out of my throat. Once she explained to her what happened to me, at that point, I didn't care how long it had to be in my throat. I didn't care if my hands had to stay strapped down longer. I was so grateful to be alive because I did not know all that happened. Like I said, the last thing I remember was being in the ambulance. I had so many friends and family come to the hospital to support me, and you know, these are some pictures to show how much support I had. And I'm in a group called Real Women of YouTube, and they were so supportive. I'm in another group that I put together, and it's called Girls Best Friend on m.i.a, and they sent me flowers, and they were so supportive as well. Lots of friends and family. So I was very lucky to have all of that support, and it felt good to know that obviously I have touched a lot of lives for people to have responded in the way that they did when I got very ill or sick. So I was able to come home, breathing fine and everything. And then I felt my first short of breath like a week or two after, and I feel like I was having another asthma attack. I went back into the hospital, and so I'm still working on 100% controlling my asthma, one, but two, I've come to the conclusion, or the doctors have come to the conclusion, that I'm suffering with anxiety and chronic anxiety, they call it, and panic attacks, which they said is 100% normal going through something traumatic that I've gone through. I've never had anxiety before, so it was difficult for me at first to determine what is an anxiety attack and what is an asthma attack, because they feel honestly quite similar. They both feel like you're not gonna make it, you're dying, you're short of breath, feel like you can't get air. The only difference is with asthma, it's hard to get air out, and with anxiety, I'm guessing just seems like it's hard to get air in, and everything feels like it's closing up. And I'm still dealing with the breathing part daily, and feeling the breathing part as an asthmatic, that kind of would set off my anxiety. So I'm dealing with that, and it's put my life on hold. And like I've been told by a lot of my different doctors that I see, that it is normal to feel panicky or scared when something like that happens, because you don't want it to happen again, you know. So I've been in a rut. Go to church every Sunday. I pray every single day to get my normal self back. I don't feel like I have my normal self right now, because it just seems like every day I'm feeling short of breath. I feel like I can't be motivated to do things because it's either my asthma or it's my anxiety, and that is like a horrible feeling day to day to feel. So I wanted to come on here to apologize to my love bugs for being missing in action. YouTube is one of my favorite hobbies. It's like my life. I love doing it just for fun. I felt okay enough today to get here on camera, not looking my best, may I say, to tell you guys what's been going on with me. I don't want you guys to be out of the loop. I want you guys to know. I probably will do one more video today because I was in something, and I try my best to stick to my word. This is not my normal beautiful background that I usually have. This is just me in the bed getting better, trying to get better, and to explain to you guys all that has happened to me tragically, and I'm still recovering. So after the next video that I'm going to do, because I was in something like a Secret Santa, and I'm going to stick to my word and record what I've received, I want to be honest and say you guys probably won't see me till the beginning of next year. I am working on getting me fully back so I can get 100% into my videos, because that's what I want to do. I don't want bad quality videos, half quality videos. I want to do the makeups. I have been at least purchasing new things, so next year it will be a new year, hopefully a better year for me health wise, and I will be showing lots of new products, lots of new makeup, and reviewing those for you guys, and doing some makeup looks as well. So I'm not going anywhere. It's just I'm taking a pause, I'm taking a break right now to get me fully better, and I really hope you all understand that. But you know, I always do a big birthday giveaway, and I've already been collecting for that, because my hopes is by January I will be fully better. So fingers crossed on that. But I want to thank all of my love bugs for supporting me and constantly being there for me. You know, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook page, and my Snapchat is Lovable Kendra. I'm going to try to be on there a little more since I'm not going to be on video as much. I also have my own YouTube group. I'm one of the admins on there, and it's called YouTube Love on Facebook. If you're a part of the YouTube community and you would like to be a part of that where we help each other out, please go check that out. I'm going to try to be in other social media since I can't really find 100% of the energy to be on camera. I love you, love bugs, so much. I want to thank you, love bugs, so much for taking the time out of your day to spend it with me and for supporting me and staying with me. And I will be back up very soon. Hold tight. Keep me in your prayers. I will see you all soon. Love you.